Hello?
Hello, is Mr. Dunn available?
Yes, he is. Let me go grab him.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Dunn. This is Detective Baker. I'm with the Lake County Police Department. I want to clarify, is this the brother of David Dunn?
Yes it is. How can I help you?
I'm calling to inform you that your brother David was found deceased this evening. It was by self-inflicted wounds. Mr. Dunn? Mr. Dunn, are you still there?
Growing up, you and I were so close, and looking back to the good times, I remember all your jokes, how you laughed. I couldn't imagine you'd be the type to do this. I don't know, it hurts, it breaks me, it don't make any sense. And now it's hard to know what to say to my son. Be blunt, your favorite uncle took his life with a gun. It's hard to understand in these moments what to say. How do I tell them you took your life yesterday? I wish I didn't even have to have this conversation. I wish that death for you was not some type of destination. I wish that you knew that everybody over here cared. And if you didn't think it right, wouldn't you just share? I wish that you were here, I'd tell you to your face, I'd love you, I'd hug you, I'll be your open ear. And in your time of need, I'm sorry that I was nowhere near. That's why for years my tears will never dry. Only after my death will I understand why. But while I'm alive, it's bound to eat me up inside. In this moment, I'm a broken lost man who's holding his brother's cold dead hand, which is now nothing more than an empty can. Where once lived a great man with ambitious plans. I knew you well, that's why it's hard to understand. And when I close my eyes, all I see is you. I think of all the emotions that moment you were going through. I see you cry, I try not to visualize the moment you die. I came to ask you only one question. Why? Why? As I sit here, talking to the dead, it reminds me of something that father once said. Sometimes people die as mortals, we don't know why. But if you miss them, then just look to the sky, cause they're there in the stars, and imaginations go far. So now I'm here with you, brother, throwing you my bars. And I pray to God you can hear me out there in the stars. As I sit here, talking to the dead, it reminds me of something that father once said. Sometimes people die as mortals, we don't know why. But if you miss them, then just look to the sky, cause they're there in the stars, and imaginations go far. So now I'm here with you, brother, throwing you my bars. And I pray to God you can hear me out there in the stars.
Look, bro, every word you said, I heard it. I'm about to cry, that was damn near perfect. Everything you got to this point, you deserved it. Them words, they touched my heart, it was worth it. You itching to see me, we just scratching the surface. When I said I love you now, that was on purpose. And tell my nephew, whenever he in trouble, he can look up to the stars and talk to uncle. You know how many times I wanna reach out and touch you. You know I can't, you know I really want to. One day we'll kick it like Kung Fu. Until then, all the good times you can't undo. In this family, you know we living by one rule. No matter what we do, in the end it's all love. Until I see you again in the stars above. Being without me's hard enough.
Yeah. As I sit here, talking to the dead, it reminds me of something that father once said. Sometimes people die as mortals, we don't know why. But if you miss them, then just look to the sky, cause they're there in the stars, and imaginations go far. So now I'm here with you, brother, throwing you my bars. And I pray to God you can hear me out there in the stars.